All right, and we are live on YouTube. I just need the video to connect on my monitor so I can grab that link and put it in our free business mastermind group so that our community can join us on the YouTube live and in the live chat. All right, let's see. Our link has identified itself. Let me drop that in our free group. Boom. Let's let that post. Let's let it post. Okay, it is posted. Let me make sure I can see the live chat. Good morning, YouTube. All right, I think we are ready to officially get started. So, welcome to your first six figures morning show. Where every show is intentionally more of an interactive coaching and training experience to position you, the online service-based entrepreneur, to generate your first six figures by learning how to make the money and create time freedom. This week's blog is at shaycannon.com/MM2025. That's shaycannon.com/MM 2025. Because what we're talking about this week is boost your revenue with a money mindset. So we're starting the 2025 off with a strong topic of mindset because you can go no further than your mind allows you, right? And so your business's revenue can't go any further than your money mindset allows it. So your revenue goals and your revenue growth aren't just the right strategy, the right offer, and the right marketing plan. It's also about having the right mindset. So, especially for us female entrepreneurs, our relationship with money is a silent driving force or stalling for our success. So, how you think about money influences how you earn, how you spend, and how you grow it. A healthy mindset is not just a nice to have, it's a fundamental building block for sustainable revenue growth. So in 2025, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are breaking through our revenue plateaus, overcoming our limiting beliefs, and setting the stage for thriving, profitable business. Okay. Now, yesterday we talked about let your money flow freely as a part of an abundant mindset. Okay. If you want to know more about that, go to yesterday's replay. Today, we're going to go to the second part, the second strategy for your money mindset in 2025, and that is investing in yourself is non-negotiable, okay? The most profitable investment you can make is in yourself. Please understand that nowhere else can you make an investment that you can get so much from it, such a return than when you invest in yourself, okay? Whether it's through mentorship, coaching, upscaling, or personal development, every dollar and every minute you spend sharpening your expertise and your mindset is an investment that pays exponential returns. All right. But investing in yourself isn't just about gaining knowledge or skills, it's also about embodying confidence in your value. Okay. You know, a lot last year we heard about this thing called imposter syndrome, right? A lot of times we are dealing with, we finally get a client and then we kind of feel like, but can we really do the job? Well, if you invest in yourself, you're investing in the confidence to know that, yes, you can do the job and do it well. That no, you're not an imposter, you're actually an expert, okay? So investing in yourself is more than just about knowledge. Now, your clients are drawn to you and other entrepreneurs who own their worth and stand firm in their pricing. Okay. Confidence isn't just a feeling, it's a magnet for premium opportunities and aligned clients. So stop discounting your services out of fear of losing a sale and start recognizing that you are the greatest asset in your business. When you prioritize your growth and lead with self assurance, you create a ripple effect. You attract abundance, you build trust with clients, and you position yourself for long-term success. Now, tomorrow we're going to talk about that pricing thing more, but I keep bringing it up because it keeps being a problem for us, okay? So that is the blog, but you know, here on the morning show, I give you more. So let me turn to these show notes over here because I have 10 actionable steps for you to start investing in yourself as a non-negotiable in 2025. Now, when we do the round robin, I'm going to start with Shawana Kennedy Media. And the question is going to be, what's a gap in your business that you have self-development plans for in 2025? Okay. In other words, what don't you know about business that you are going to fill that gap of knowledge with some self-development in 2025? All right. Let's go to our 10 actionable steps. Number 1, you need to actually set an annual personal development budget. It needs to be a line item, okay? I have a line item for my personal development. This year is not as high as it has been in past years, but in one year, I paid, I know, $50,000 or more in personal development, okay? I am able to come on this morning show and coach y'all on a subject and then coach you on your individual obstacles, because I am a forever student. I am forever learning more and more about my craft, more and more about things adjacent to my craft so that I can share them with you. So what is your personal development budget? Also, I am investing in myself in other ways. As a person, I need to feel confident. I need to feel worthy as a person. So I also invest in things that help me to feel great as a person, not just things that scale in my business. So you need to set a budget for that. Okay. So that's number 1. Number 2, identify your growth gaps. And that's the question of the day, right? Identify your growth gaps. So you need to start pinpointing the areas that you lack skills, that you lack knowledge, and that you lack confidence. Okay. So because all of these things directly impact your business growth, especially as women. We as women, boy, let me tell you, it's nothing like the audacity of a mediocre man. It's nothing like it. They walk in the room, they don't know half of what you know. They're getting paid more than what you're getting paid. And some of that is confidence, right? Some of that is you're accepting things you shouldn't accept, which if you had the self-worth, you would not accept. So we need to do more than just upskilling, okay? So we need to invest in resources to bridge the gaps effectively. Number 3, attend industry-specific events and conferences, okay? Join networking events, workshops, and conferences within your niche. These spaces not only provide education, but also build connections with your other like-minded professionals, okay? We always want to know what's going on in our industry. We always want to know who are the up and coming stars, what are the up and coming trends, what are other people doing, what are other people not doing. We want to know what these things are. Yes, Cheryl, you are. Let's see. The next thing we want to do is hire a coach or a mentor. Okay. When you identify the gap, okay, and you do what you can on your own, hire a coach or a mentor to get even further. And that's in whatever gap you have, not just business gap. I'm not just talking about myself as a coach. I'm talking about wherever your gap is, there's somebody who is ahead of you that can coach you or mentor you. Okay. So work with someone who has achieved what you aspire to. A coach or a mentor can provide tailored advice, accountability, and a clear roadmap for your goals. Okay. Number 5, develop a daily confidence building routine, okay, or ritual. So create daily habits that affirm. You can do journaling, definitely do some visualization exercise to reinforce your self-worth and your business value. Confidence is built with consistent practice. Okay. So even if you feel like you're a very confident person, there's some area of life that you're not confident in because you're only human. So that might be where you focus this daily confidence routine. Okay. Number 6, invest in skills that add tangible value to your offers. Okay. That could be learn a new a new software. That could be refining your communication skills. And by communication skills, I don't just mean talking. I mean the different formats of communication. So you may be good at speaking in person, but not so good at posting on social media. Or you may be good at posting on social media, but not so good at email. There are these different pockets of communication that you can upscale in. You could take a course to elevate the quality of your services. Higher expertise equals higher perceived value. So when you're able to say that you're certified in this, certified in that, I am educated in this, educated in that, I have clients that prove that I can do this and prove that I can do that. All of those things come in to help show that you have the skill sets. So don't be lazy about learning more. One of the things I'm looking at right now to help me in my business is being Go High Level certified. Y'all know I love me some Go High Level, the software platform that's an all-in-one for your marketing needs, marketing and sales needs. I feel like if I knew more about it, I would know how to use more of the things on it. So I'm not learning it to necessarily end up being the one that always does my own stuff. And I'm not learning it to do it for other people. I'm learning it. So I'm making sure I'm using it to, I want to use the FICA tax out of it. You understand me? I want to be able to use every nook and cranny to have the advantage for my marketing and sales. So learn some stuff, invest in your skills. Number 7, surround yourself with growth-oriented peers, okay? Join mastermind groups. Hey, you need to be in our free mastermind group, and communities where members encourage personal and financial growth. Being in the right circle boosts your confidence and broadens your perspective, okay? There is nothing like iron sharpening iron, okay? Nothing like it. When they say the 5 people that you are around the most is going to tell who you are going to be, it is true. Because what you surround yourself with is what becomes commonplace. Think about what we said yesterday about the abundance mindset. If you're around someone who is abundant, it helps you to be encouraged to have an abundant mindset. But if you're trying to be abundant, or if you're trying to grow and you're around people who are the opposite, then that's going to weigh on you. It's going to pull you down. It's going to be commonplace not to do what you have aspirations of doing. So surround yourself with the people who are doing what you need to do or who have done what you want to do. Okay. Number 8, build your personal brand. Ladies, I cannot say it enough. You are a professional. Step out as an authority. Build your personal brand. Okay. So invest in professional websites, high quality brand photos, and polished messaging. Confidence often comes from knowing that everything that you're doing shows up well. How can you not show up as professional when everything about you and everything that represents you is showing up professional too? Okay. So build your personal brand and invest in your personal brand. Number 9, track your wins regularly. Okay. Track your wins regularly. I love a journal. You could do a journal, or you can just do as a practice, just like you would like a gratitude session in the mornings. You can do a win session. I'm going to say weekly. Okay, because I think it's a lot of pressure to try to do a win session daily. So do some kind of wins session weekly where you reflect on the wins of the week. Okay, we need to know that we are progressing. We need to know that all of this hard work that we're doing, that we are moving forward. So we are celebrating wins, small and big, weekly. Okay. Number 10, the last actionable strategy for you guys to invest in yourself in 2025, adopt a long-term investment mindset, okay? Understand that returns on self-investment aren't always immediate. I know we live in a microwave society. However, everything doesn't happen in an instant. Okay. So some things we have to understand, we are going to be that forever student or that long-term student, and we are going to learn it over time. So have patience and stay consistent, knowing that every investment compounds on the last over time and create a significant growth in where you're trying to go. All right. So we're going to start with Shawana Kennedy with the question of the day, but I'm going to go back through the 10 strategies without all the extra. All right. So let's get ready. Number 1, set an annual personal development budget. Number 2, identify your growth gaps. Number 3, attend industry-specific events and conferences. Number 4, hire a coach or mentor. Number 5, develop a daily confidence-building ritual or routine. Number 6, invest in skills that add tangible value to your offers. Number 7, Surround yourself with growth-oriented peers. Number 8, build your personal brand. Number 9, track your wins regularly. And number 10, adopt a long-term investment mindset. All right. Now, the question of the day is, what's a gap in your business that you have self-development plans for in 2025? And we are going to start with Shawana Kennedy, Kennedy Media.
What was number 7?
Number 7 was surround yourself with growth-oriented peers.
Okay, no, I definitely do that. But when you originally did your start out, tech came to mind for me. It's certain things, of course, with, I play tech on TV, but there is certain things with tech that I do need to dive deeper into this year, and that is my intention. And when I kind of drill down, it makes me immediately think about even YouTube. There are certain things about YouTube, because the services that I provide, I want to make sure that I'm really knowledgeable as it relates to that particular platform, not just for myself, but for the people that I get to serve. So yeah, when I think about that, it's tech. And yeah, that gap, I'm gonna close that gap on YouTube.
Please do. And it's funny because you guys remember when I said, hey, I have a focus on YouTube. It was April of last year. Do y'all remember that? Well, yesterday I celebrated something when I went into one of my platforms. Let me share my screen. And this is what I saw. So one of the tools I use for my YouTube growth is called vidIQ. Okay. And it summarized my 2024. It said I had 20,078 views, which was a 262% increase. My subscribers increased by 294, and the content output was 860. So yes, when you focus on it, it will grow. Whatever you focus on will grow. Okay, so yeah, focus on that YouTube. It's gonna be great, Shawana. Cool beans. Good morning. Kimberly is over here on the YouTube side. So go ahead, Kimberly, and answer our question of the day in the YouTube live chat. Dr. Latoya just fell off, so we're going to go to Dr. LaFera. Dr. LaFera, what is a gap in your business that you have self-development plans for in 2025?
I would say the gap is I still need to differentiate myself from other people who help other people overcome sugar addiction and fix their gut health. And so the thing that I'm doing right now is I've been investing. I invest a lot in personal development too, like too much. And so I just bought something a few minutes ago. But I'm starting to incorporate more AI into my offers to give people like more of a feeling of more access to me. And then I'm also learning more tech because I have to do a lot of tech stuff myself right now because I don't want to hire anybody yet. So that's my stuff.
Yeah, and even when you hire people, to understand the tech at their fingertips and to understand how it works and how much more you can get out of it is still important. So I like that. Cool beans. Thank you, Dr. LaFera. And let me tell you that no matter what your area of expertise is, technology is coming to your area of expertise. It's funny because somebody sent me an operations manager position via inbox yesterday. And you guys know I'm coming off of my service side and coming more into my coaching side. So I'm not interested in any operations clients on the service side. But I read the description, and let me tell you how that description of an operations manager read like a chief technology officer. Those people were interested in data and tech around their operations, not just management. And so no matter what area you in, tech is coming for your area to fill it. And if you don't learn how to work this tech or how to incorporate this tech, you're going to be left behind as an antiquated version of your service. So we need to learn how to do that. And that's AI and other stuff. Cool beans. Let's go to Dewana. Dewana, what is a gap in your business that you have self-development plans for in 2025?
Good morning. Yeah, so building my brand is a part of my growth plan, and also tech. So I started my YouTube, and I don't do TikTok at all, but and even though we don't know whether or not it's going away, but recently I've been like, you know what? I kind of need to get on TikTok a little bit more, but YouTube is what I've been kind of focusing on,
Yes.
and that's just getting more social media kind of stuff. I've been doing more stuff on Facebook. It's funny how my whole little, I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. It's just happening. Like, I'm just like,
Let it flow.
wow. Yeah. So I'm just letting it flow. So, but just to be a little bit more, so I think I'm being more seen now, Shawana, and I'm working on it, and it's just baby steps as I go along. So I'm grateful.
I love that. And just
Yay.
I know, right, Shawana? And just remember that so my recommendation for these platforms, right, is that you pick three. One is your star platform, and everything you do on that platform is how that platform wants it to be done. So what it requires is what you do, right? Then you have a secondary platform, and this is one where you may do a little bit of what they do, and then you do a little bit of repurposing, right? And then there's a seed platform, and this one is all repurposed. You're not doing nothing specifically for it. You're just testing things out there to see what happens. And so now when you're checking your KPIs of how these three platforms are doing, you know which one is the top platform you're getting traffic from, attention from, and that's growing. So now we pay attention to that one. We have one that could be coming up second, that could be the next one to be first. And then we have a third one that we're kind of, sometimes that third one can go into second place, right? Just like second place can go into first place. So when you do that, you have more of a ownership over your efforts. It's not that you did a whole year on a platform and then now you don't feel like it did well and you don't know where to go next. If you do this three platform strategy, you know where to go next, right? And you kind of keeping an eye on what's performing best. Because I did that in 2024, when I jumped into the YouTube river in April, YouTube quickly started coming up. And that's why YouTube is now number two, but it's close behind Facebook as number one. Instagram used to barely be in there at all. In fact, when I started doing Pinterest, Pinterest was creeping in there as third. But by the end of the year, when I did my year-end numbers, I recognized that I ain't doing nothing really on TikTok, and that Pinterest is not doing a lot, right? So this year, I'm not focused on Pinterest. I removed Pinterest from my content. I'm removing TikTok from my content, and I'm going to focus on my big three, which is Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So don't feel like you got to be here and be omnipresent with everything when you don't even know what works yet and you don't even know what your star platform is yet. So Dewana, I say yes, please do try TikTok, but keep and do try YouTube and all the things, but keep an eye on it so that you know what's working, so you can do more for what's working. All right, cool beans. Let's go to Cheryl. Or Cheryl, did I start with you? I don't think I started with you, did I?
No, that was yesterday.
Okay, cool. Cheryl, what is a gap in your business that you have self-development plans for in 2025?
Well, I'm looking at two. Number one, setting a budget. I buy into these programs, masterminds, and
Mhm.
all this good stuff. And what I started learning last year was all masterminds are not good masterminds. No matter how they start out, they don't necessarily end up the same way. So I need to do a little bit more research.
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
budget thing is great because I just used the card. The other thing is tech. The gap is tech, making sure that I understand, know, and have everything I need to have my business fully automated. So that's what I'm working on. And right now, I think this is what you call it, the customer CRM system. Is that
Mhm.
what Go High
Yep,
Level
customer
is?
relationship management.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what I'm working on now. And I've got a list and I'll be going through them for the month, each month. Instead of a quarter, it's a month. I got 12 systems I need to take care of by the end of the year.
I love it. I definitely love it. I'll tell you that I am still going strong with learning even more on YouTube. I am definitely gonna do a deep dive into Go High Level. And I think that I want to go even deeper with AI. So, I mean, all the things, right? So the different marketing trends, y'all know I'm already clued into that, trying to figure out the marketing and sales so that I can share that kind of stuff with you guys. The different business trends I'm always clued into so that I can share it with you guys. But everybody, I don't care what you're an expert in, you're not an expert in everything. Everybody should have some goals on how they're going to be better as a person, for your business, and for your clients, okay, in 2025. So that's great. Let's go to our announcements. All right, because you guys know that the morning show is an integral part of our free business mastermind group. And so one of the only ways you can get the show notes is to be in the group, okay? In the group, in the file section lives the show notes. In fact, Cheryl, I put the rest of the ones from before we ended 2025 in there on yesterday. I see you asked about the morning show alerts. But the one should have went out this morning. So the second way to get the morning show notes is you can sign up for the morning show in your inbox, which you will get in the morning. You will get an email reminding you to hop on the YouTube live. In the afternoon, you will get an email with 2 links, one to the replay of the show and one to the show notes, okay? And so you can go to shaycannon.com/show to sign up to get the morning show in your inbox. Now, the January calendar and events for our free business mastermind group have been released, so you can check them out. They're either going to be on the features tab, or you can go to the events tab of the free mastermind group. Thursday is Collab Live. Collab Live. You guys know we have 3 pillars of value. We like to come together as a community. We like to collab, and we like to have conversations that are transformational for your business growth. Collaboration I'm facilitating is Thursday, 12 noon Eastern time in the free group. I will live stream into the free group. Your job is to show up with what you need to collaborate on and what you're willing to give in exchange for value, because it has to be win-win to be a collaboration, okay? So I am only there to facilitate. I'm not teaching anything, not training anything, just facilitating. It's a 30-minute session. So come in ready with your collaboration so that we can collaborate. All right. So to find out more, well, anybody have any questions or any value adds you want to add before we start going into closing outs? All right, awesome. Find out more about me, your show host, Shay Cannon, how to join the free business mastermind group, and any resources we have promised are in the description below, okay? Now, if you haven't already, do me a favor and give this episode a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and understand that this is a series, so check out the other videos in the series, all right? And that's all for today. The studio is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see you right back here on tomorrow where we're